Hi guys, Mr Jaeger here, and welcome back to another channel update. Woo! A little bit of a late night recording session, so not going to be as energetic as my usual stuff, but still, channel update. Woo woo! And yes, what a couple of months this has been. As yes, unfortunately, I've not got a update in June. I thought I had actually recorded stuff, and I think I'm fairly certain I rendered the item. However, unfortunately, nothing much really happened. Like I didn't get it. To be fair, by the time I realized I hadn't uploaded the video, it was a bit late anyway. It was almost like halfway through the month of June, so I was a bit like, I really don't. I just felt like at that point I was like, nah, just screw it. We'll run with it and we'll move on and just do something else in the meantime. So hey ho. Anyway, so content and news. Well, actually, no, news in the outside world. So, in the world of today, at this moment in time, I think the most notable story I probably could relay is the story of the alligator Alcatraz. So, in America at the moment, within I think about a month or a few weeks, in Florida, in the Everglades, there is a facility that will be designed to house illegal aliens or illegal immigrants who have been arrested by ICE or arrested by the authorities, which relevant authorities, and it's a low cost facility to keep them housed. And the benefit is that it has a runway already established, which means that once they can extradite the process of getting them out of the country, they have a runway right there. And the reason why this facility is called the low cost and why they call it, it's kind of in the name, Alligator Alcatraz, is that because it's in the middle of the Everglades, there is a very strong natural barrier to prevent people from escaping or decentivizing people to escape, which is kind of hilarious. And now there's like a whole bunch of AI imagery as well as AI stuff, as well as just pictures of alligators with the ice, like our body armor and stuff, which is hilarious. So, yeah. We're definitely we're definitely cooking. We're definitely cooking in the terms of that, and yeah, it's honestly mental what's been going on in the world over the things, and both in the world and also in my life as well, which is fair enough. So yes, June was a bit of an intensive month. First half of it, I won't go into super details, but basically, for a few months, I was seeing someone, and it was great, and it felt wonderful. And unfortunately, in the later half of May, early into June, unfortunately, things didn't work out, which, yeah, it really sucked. As it was my first proper thing, I really was quite upset by the whole process, but stuff didn't work out, and unfortunately, that did put me down for not really feeling like I wanted to do stuff. So you can understand. I would hope you would understand that yes, as much as I didn't do much in the early half of June, that was why. But in other respects, work has just been quite intensive. We've been going through a lot of change at the moment, so things have definitely not been landing as they should have been. So that's been affecting stuff. But yeah, generally speaking, it's just I feel like at the moment when it comes to YouTube, at this point in my life, I feel like there's a lot of things that I need to do around, and there's things. And obviously, I'm doing stuff outside of YouTube as well. Like I'm not, when I'm outside of work, it's not just gaming and YouTube. It's like other things as well. So I feel like when it comes to doing stuff, I don't have as much time as I once did, and obviously for me, how I am at the moment, I am choosing to also go out as well. So it's like I'm not dedicating as much time as I once did. In terms of content creation, I won't gonna lie, I'm not feeling the passion as I once did. I may have mentioned this in previous things, but just lately with everything's going on, I just don't feel in the mood to record stuff at times. And when I do record stuff, I can only do like maybe a couple of hours, maybe at worst times, barely even an hour's recording before I sort of have to stop what I'm doing and then get myself some food, or cook some dinner, or get myself sorted. So I'm only able to make minimal amount of progress. I am doing progress as well. On a positive, things are definitely, I am doing things. Things are occurring. It's just not at the pace that it once was way back when. Like when I was doing like Shosakabi Returns, when I was doing my other series, I felt like I could spend way more time on it. And at this moment, I feel like the nights just pass by super quick, and I just don't have the amount of time needed before I have to then start shutting things down, getting ready for bed, doing all that. So yeah, at the moment things are definitely on the downturn. Does that mean I'm quitting? No, I don't think so. I still don't think that I'm going to be going away from YouTube. As a hobby, I'm not just going to quit. If I do decide to pull the plug and finish doing YouTube and hang it up for a while, again, this is the thing. I don't feel like I could walk away from it completely, but I do feel like I probably would take an extended break. So we'll see how things fare. But I might experiment with something like that in the future. If I feel like I'm like at this stage, at the end of the year, then, or near the end of the year, I might do something. I might just say, look, I'm gonna go for an extended break because I'm not feeling this. And the fact that I've, when I try and, and you know how it is, like if you're trying to force something, you don't really feel anything. You just go, whereas if you go away for a while, don't do anything, just enjoy shit, then eventually some kind of creativity spark will occur, and maybe I'll feel better again. Who knows? But yeah, so no, in terms of content creation, YouTube-wise, or content creation-wise, I've been very busy and not as able to do stuff, which is, fair enough, I suppose. But no, I think what was the other thing? Trying to think. No, yes, in terms of content for the thing, we are still running with Company of Heroes 3. I am reaching a point where I feel like I'm probably in the mid game now. I feel like I'm getting close to the mid game, perhaps even towards the end. I am going to be doing Infection Free Zone. I will be following that as much as I can. I'm at the moment, I'm surprisingly enjoying Company of Heroes. To be fair, depending on what part of we're up to. I think we're up to episode 6. Despite my previous my previous thing, I actually find myself enjoying that, which is honestly quite scary. So we're on episode 6. So I've got a few episodes where I'm not exactly a huge hunky-dory fan. But we are going to be doing some more content for it. I will be uploading more things. It is going to be fairly focused on that. I want to say I was a bit frustrated with Star Citizen's thing, but I'll be honest with you. Kind of going into Star Citizen as a bit of a... Sorry, I just kind of jumped straight into the segue, but just to summarize other bits of content... Company of Heroes 3, we're going to be playing through to the finale, and I've got a number of episodes recorded. I actually had a bit of a big bulk session on this weekend just gone, so I'm going to be getting myself sorted. I'm going to be having a decent amount of content for that one. I will try and hop back into to Infection Free Zone, just so we can get some good stuff going for it, because I think that'll be really kind of nice. And I'd say it's pretty... I'd say overall we're looking pretty solid for that. But going back to Star Citizen, because we never did a sort of a summarization of Invictus. And to be fair, I think it's kind of a good thing in a weird way that I never released the episode for June, because at the end, at the beginning of June, I was feeling way more optimistic. But I think that was just honeymoon's vibes setting in, because I think at the moment, Star Citizen, for me, at this moment in time, I just feel I'm just kind of cruising along. Like, I've gone from the avid fan that just, likes whatever happens no matter what, and just is determined to to play the game and enjoy the thing, whatever, however you interpret it. And then I went to the person who was so frustrated and pissed off that the game isn't going to be what it was. I'm sick and tired of dealing with the game not working, that sort of thing. And now I'm in the stage of just, I'm cruising along. I'm not fussed over the new things, or I'm not fussed over the small patches, and I'm going to continue with just having this on the back burner, because at this moment, I mean, when I stepped back in, I felt like, oh, maybe I'm getting into the, maybe the vibes for the Star Citizen is getting to, maybe I'm getting to a point now where, lost train of thought. Basically, I'm just going to keep Star Citizen on the back burner, because at this moment in time, there's nothing really appealing at the moment. Nothing that will keep me invested. And I'm not the only one, to be fair. I think a lot of players are kind of at that point where we've seen Star Citizen's features and the promised releases and the year of playability, and they are, credit where credit's due. CIG have been absolutely working it to the bone. Like, my big props to CIG. They are absolutely killing it, and I kind of wish I had the same level of enthusiasm as I did a year ago, because I feel like if I had that enthusiasm for now, oh, you bet I would be doing this a lot. But because of the shit that happened at 4.0, because of all the shenanigans leading up to that, I'm not in the mood to deal with anymore. So at this moment in time, I'm just going to put that on the back burner. I'll see what happens in the future. I'm hoping, obviously, that more things will come, and they are coming. We are seeing a lot of things occurring within a short span. So hopefully we will see more stuff. But for the time being, I'm just like, yeah. So Invictus, though, was pretty good. We had some good moments. I've got some new ships. Things are all fine. It's just going to be a case now of waiting to see what the next big phase will be. And I think, to be fair, I probably will be more interested in getting back into Star Citizen if we get base building this year. That's going to be the big thing, to be fair. Once we get base building in, even if it's early form, I might even hold back and wait until we've got additional other stuff. But if we can get base building into Star Citizen in the way that we want, in the beginnings, yeah, that sounds absolutely fine. I've got no problems with that whatsoever. So, big looking forward to that. Anyway, in terms of other content creation, live streaming. So, I've just made a post on the community tab, which is going to be playing a bit of Battlefront 2 tomorrow. At the time of this recording, it'll be like today, but, yeah, so hopefully that's fine. I mean, to be fair, it's I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm just going to be, in terms of live streaming content wise, we're just focusing on Red Dead Redemption 2, which I will be going back to. I'm not going to stop playing that game. In terms of continuing live streaming after I finish it, it depends on when I finish it. Like, I feel like we're probably going to be live streaming Red Dead Redemption 2 right up until the end of the year. Unless I have like a major long session where I do nothing but complete mission after mission after mission, I feel like that's where we're going. Now, does that mean... So once that's done, again, in keeping with what I was saying before about the... whether or not I hang up the YouTube for a while, if I feel like I want to continue onwards, then obviously other things can kind of come up. If not, I will be making, not a final live stream, but I will be making a sort of like, hey, bit of a hiatus coming up, so this will be the last thing I'll stream for a while, and we'll see how things fare. Again, I don't know how I will feel at the end of the year, but I do feel like if I'm in this kind of state of mind at the end of the year, I kind of want to then not do anything for a while. And if that means that's the end of this channel for a while, then I have immensely appreciate all of the support, all of the comments, all of the benefits, for all that. And hopefully we'll be able to come back at a time where I feel like I can be more creative. But yeah, so no, it's midnight at the time of this recording, so I probably should go to bed and get ready for work tomorrow. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I will catch all of you guys in the next one. I very much appreciate all of your commentary, your liking, your subscribing. Feeding the Fun Machine has been an absolute dream. For these past 12 to 13 years, I have been blessed by your kindness, your patience, your understanding, and I pray that I will find that spark once again that will allow us to do a lot more in the future and find the positivity that I so desperately need to be able to continue onwards. But until then, thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. This is Mr Jaeger signing out. Thank you all so very much.